Good evening. Hope you are doing well. Huh. I got a sound problem here. Hello? Okay, I think it's all good. Hope your day has been lovely. Mine has been productive. I was pretty successful today. Monday, we have a little farm here. My bride Corolla has a horse farm. We have a horse farm, but she's all I help. We have 3 chore vehicles, like little utility vehicles for running around here, 3 of them. On Monday morning, we had 1 that was working. 1. I've had breakdowns all year. I had 3. I could barely keep 2 going. Anyways, we had 1 working, and as of this afternoon, all 3 are working again. Hallelujah. I pulled it off. My modest mechanical skills are enough. So I was very excited about that. And also, I was very excited that Mayor Blaine Hagan was elected. I think that's awesome. All right. How about singing some songs? Oh, how about 6 days on the road? A truck driver who's so excited to get back and see his sweet pea, his honey bee. Well, I pulled out of Pittsburgh, rolling down that eastern seaboard. I got my diesel wound up, and she's a running like never before. There's a speed zone ahead, all right. I don't see a cop inside. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I got me 10 forward gears and a Georgia overdrive. I'm taking little white pills, and my eyes are open wide. I just passed the Jiminy White. I've been passing everything inside. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, it seems like a month since I kissed my baby goodbye. I could have a lot of women, but I ain't that kind of guy. I could find one to hold me tight, but I can never make believe it's all right. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, the ICC is a checking on down the line. I'm a little overweight, and my logbook's way behind. But nothing bothers me tonight. I can dodge all the scales all right. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, my rig's a little old, but that don't mean she's slow. There's a flame from a stack, and it's blowing black as coal. My hometown's coming inside. If you think I'm happy, you're right. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. So he has an old rig, but it still goes fast. And he keeps it on the road. Good job. Not like Steve. I don't know if you ever heard about Steve. Steve had an old rig, and he ran it faster than he should have. It did not end well for Steve. Well, they gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia. Said, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38. This is on 97. And put her in dispenser on time. Then he turned around and said to his black, greasy fireman, a shovel on a little more coal. And when we cross that white oak mountain, watch on 97 roll. And then a telegraph came from Washington Station. This is how we read. Oh, that brave engineer that run on 97 is lying in Danville dead. 'Cause he was going down a grade, making 90 miles an hour. The whistle broke into a scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Oh, he was going down the grade, making 90 miles an hour. The whistle broke into a scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Now, all you ladies, you better take a warning from this time on and learn. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband. He may leave you and never return. Just like poor Steve. He was going down a grade, making 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Scalded to death by the steam. Poor Steve. My goodness. How about what now? Oh, let's do a Louis Armstrong. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of keep people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. How about Eastbound and Down? We started with a truck driving song. How about another truck driving song? This one was from the movie Smokey and the Bandit, in which they were trying to get a truckload of beer from Texarkana to Atlanta. That's it. And Burt Reynolds was the bandit. He was driving the Firebird and kept on drawing the police away so that the snowman could run the truck to make the run on time and win the bet. And they crashed a whole bunch of cars. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your back and there run. Keep your foot on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. Their boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana, and we'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your back and there run. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. I got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your back and there run. Old Smokey's got them ears on. He's hot on your trail, and he ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you gotta dodge him, you gotta duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put the hammer down and give her hell. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your back and there run. I'm eastbound, just watch your back and there run. Well, how about, let's do that. This is a Travis Tritt song. I sit here surrounded by people and lights, alone with my drink at the bar. You've been here forever, so clear in my mind. I just don't know where you are. And I know I'll find you, but girl, till I do, this is my love song for you. Let's hold hands on the porch swing under the moon while the wind through the willows plays us a tune. We can lie on a blanket out back in the yard and wish for our future on a faraway star, and you'll feel the passion as time after time I press your sweet lips to mine. Then we'll dance to the radio right up till dawn, till you drift off to dream in my arms. You might be hundreds or more miles away. You might be just down the street. But there'll be a hunger deep in your eyes that I'll recognize when we meet. And it might take hours or it might take years, but this is the song you will hear. Let's hold hands on the porch swing under the moon while the wind through the willows plays us a tune. We can lie on a blanket out back in the yard and wish for our future on a faraway star. And you'll feel the passion as time after time I pressed your sweet lips to mine. We can dance to the radio right up till dawn, till you drift off to dream in my arms. We can dance to the radio right up till dawn, till you drift off to dream in my arms. Pretty song. How about everything's gonna be all right? I got two versions of that song for you. Oh, you might find this interesting. I started, I'm not sure. I did it and then my phone went blank for a minute, so I'm not sure if it actually uploaded it. I did a TikTok and I'm going to call it the 10 to 10 Tuesday TikTok. The 10 to 10 Tuesday TikTok. It kind of has rolls off your tongue. 10 to 10 Tuesday TikTok. And on the 10 to 10 Tuesday TikTok, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have lyrics I love. And so today, what I did was I used the lyric or shared the lyric from the song, a Mavis Staples song, Little Bit, it's called. And the lyric is, she's asking the question about, social injustice and systemic racism. And she's saying, what is there to do? And then her lyrical answer is, little bit from you, little bit from me, simple as it gets. We set each other free. So I shared that on my 10 to 10 Tuesday TikTok. And so then every week, 10 to 10 Tuesdays on TikTok, then I'm going to share a little piece of lyric that I think has significance. Anyways, this is Everything's Gonna Be All Right. She rattled the ice in my plastic cup. I said, yes, ma'am, fill her up. Tell me something good that I don't know. 'Cause this world's been kicking my behind. Life ain't been a friend of mine. Lately, I've been feeling kind of low. And she looked back over my shoulder and pointed at the sign hanging up on the wall. it said, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. Ain't nobody got to worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't near as bad as you think. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. All right. So I nodded my head and said, that's for sure. Dropped a few bucks in that mason jar. Felt them good old neon vibes on me. And whatever monkey was on my back jumped off just like that, right into the deep blue sea. And I looked back over her shoulder, thinking about that sign hanging up on the wall that said, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Nobody's got to worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't near as bad as you think. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. All right. There ain't no doubt it's gonna work out. Come on and sing it with me. There ain't no doubt it's gonna work out. Come on and sing it with me. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. Ain't nobody got to worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't near as bad as you think. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. All right. That one's by David Lee Murphy and Kenny Chesney. And this one is by Paul Thorne. And Paul Thorne, I don't know if you know this artist. He's amazing, writes incredible songs, great performer. And his father was a preacher, and his uncle was a pimp. So his Thanksgivings were real interesting, I bet, huh? Eating fried chicken, mama's cornbread. I got a V8 Ford that's cherry red. A hundred little voice inside my head. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Hallelujah. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Help me sing it now. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I do believe it now. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Riding on the back of a dragonfly with that Mississippi moonshine in my eye. I'm sailing home on southern skies. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I do believe it. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Hallelujah. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I saw the devil down in Mexico. He was rolling bones at the Texaco. He handed me the dice, but I said no. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Hallelujah. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I do believe it now. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Let me sing it. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be. Everything's gonna be. Everything's gonna be all right. How about, let's do Fever. I always love singing this song. It's so much fun. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. A sun lights up the daytime, a moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, a fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. A fever isn't such a new thing. A fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Thou giveth fever when we kiss it. A fever with thy flaming youth. A fever, I'm a fire. Fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare. He gives me fever with his kisses, a fever when he holds me tight. A fever, I'm his missus, so Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you listen to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when you kiss them, a fever if you live and learn, a fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. Oh, how about don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Let's walk up to the preacher. Let's say, hey, I do. And then I'm gonna have you, and you're gonna have me too. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. How about down in Mexico? No, I don't think so. Oh, deeper than the holler. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. To your health. Well, I've heard those city singers singing about how they can love deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country, and I know I ain't seen it all. But I hear that ocean salty, and the stars they sometimes fall. But that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I have to sing this song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the rivers, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of the whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows, with a million miles between, there's at least a million love songs that people love to sing. And everyone is different, and everyone's the same. So this is just another way of saying the same thing. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the rivers, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of the whippoorwill, and longer than the song of the whippoorwill, and longer than the song of the whippoorwill. How about Detroit Made by Bob Seger? I've not figured out which car exactly or which motor he's talking about, but he was obviously infatuated with an automobile or the engine for said automobile. Detroit May got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit May, got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. I came up from the country, babe. A city's where I stayed. Got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. That's all I got to say. She's a Detroit May, deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit May, deuce and a quarter, babe. They want you to own the world so she can ride in style. Leather on them bucket seats, a copy double pile. A crump will take the moonlight on, see the shining sea. You can hear them glass pipes rumble, baby, from the Statue of Liberty. She's a Detroit maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. Now, when I first got out of high school, I drove an old farm truck. All the girls, they walked right by me, didn't even say good luck. Now I ride my 225, they all won't be my friend. I'll pick you up later tonight now, baby, if you can wait till then. She's a Detroit maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. Just about every cat I know got me a Coupe de Ville. He pays half the price, I get twice as nice, and he still have to pay that bill. I can't say everything's okay riding in my car, but I got me a deuce and a quarter, baby. She goes like a shooting star. She's a Detroit maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. A Detroit maid, deuce and a quarter, babe. I didn't quite get the Coupe de Ville lyric correct. Everybody wants a Cadillac, but they're going to pay way more for it. And his 225 is just as good, even though it's half the price. That's what he believes. How about, ooh, oh no, let's do this. It's an Elton John song. Ooh. Try that again. I remember when rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun. Holding hands and skimming stones. I had an old gold Chevy in a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the crocodile rock, while the other kids were rocking around the clock. Me and Susie were bopping to the crocodile rock. Well, a croc rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't stay still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lordy Mama, them Friday nights when Susie wore her dresses tied. A croc rocking was out of sight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. But the years went by and Rock just died. Susie went and left us for some foreign guy. Long nights crying about the wrecking machine, dreaming of my Chevy and my own blue jeans. Well, it never killed the thrill we got, burning up to the crocodile rock, learning fast as the weeks went past. We really thought the crocodile rock would last, yeah. Croc rocking is something shocking when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lordy Mama, them Friday nights when Susie wore her dresses tied. Croc rocking was out of sight. Whoa, 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 whoa. La, 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 la. La 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 la. The high la-las, always a challenge for me. All right, how about let's do 1952 Vincent Black Lightning, story of a man and a woman and their love of a motorcycle. Says Red and Motley to James, well, that's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special when it is such like. Said James to Red and Motley, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning, 1952. And I seen you on the corners and cafes, it seems. Red hem, black leather, my favorite color scheme. And he pulled her on behind, and down to Box Hill they did ride. Said James to Red and Motley, here's a ring for your right hand. But I tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. For I fought with the law since I was 17. I robbed many a man to get my Vincent machine. Now I'm 21 years, I might make 22, and I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. But if fate should break my stride, then I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red and Motley, called Sergeant McQuaid, for they taken young James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Oh, come down, Red and Motley, to his dying bedside. When he came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath, but he smiled to see her cry and said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Said James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians on Graves's won't do. Oh, they don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. Well, he reached for her hand and he slipped her the keys. He said, I got no further use for these. I see angels on aerials in leather and chrome swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. How about, oh, this is a sad story about a trucker whose heart has been broken and he thinks driving down the road is going to solve his heartache. Good luck to you, trucker. Good luck to you, brother trucker. I hope it works. 100 cups of coffee, 500 cigarettes, 1,000 miles of highway, and I ain't forgot her yet. But I keep on moving. I keep on moving on down the line. Ain't nothing in my review, just a cloud of dust and smoke. What do you expect when some old trucker's heart get broke? Yeah, old trucker's heart get broke. Well, them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that old white line. 10 miles out of Nashville. I'm doing about 91. Stay boy pulled me over. Said, where's the fire, son? Where's the fire, son? I said, there ain't no fire. I'm just running from a flame. Go on and write your ticket. I ain't the one to blame. That county judge tried to rob me blind. Them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that old white line. So I wrote on into Memphis. I got nothing left to lose. I want to hear some rock and roll, but all they played was blues. Didn't want to hit no blues. So I tried to call her Elvis. Roger Miller grabbed the phone. He said, drop them 18-wheelers, boy. You're the king of the road. You're the king of the road. Them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that old white line. I said them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that old white line. I need that old white line. How about 110 in the shade? Way out there in the cotton, the sun beating down so hard, a sun sweat rolling off of this shovel, digging in the devil's boneyard. A sure like a cool drink of water, a soft rag to soothe my face. A sure like a woman to talk to in this place. It's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Oh, handle so hot I can't stand it. Might shrivel up and blow away. A noonday sun make you crazy. At least that's what the old man say. Bottom land hard as a gravestone. I couldn't cut it with an axe. Gonna lay me down right here, and that's a fact. It's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? It's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Or sometimes late in the evening, or everything is quiet and still. I sit here and think about leaving. Lord, I guess I never will. A heartache down in that city. Bright lights scare me anyway. A sure like a woman to talk to in this place. It's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? How about 12 Gates? Mavis Staples going to visit her mother. Beautiful story. Have you heard of the city? Streets are paved with gold. Have you heard of a city? Streets are paved with gold. Have you heard of a city? Streets are paved with gold. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. Oh, what a beautiful city. Oh, what a beautiful city. Oh, what a beautiful city. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. 3 gates in the east. 3 gates in the west. 3 gates in the north. 3 gates in the south. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. If you see my dear old mother, do me a favor, please. Tell my beautiful mother to save a seat for me. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. My Lord built that city. Built it just 4 square wide. Wanted all of you sinners, made 'em on the other side. When I get to heaven, you know I'm gonna sing and shout. Ain't nobody there gonna be able to turn me out. I'm gonna talk with the Father, chatting with the Son. Tell him about this mean old world that I just come from. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. 12 gates to the city. 24 elders in the city. 48 angels in the city. Waiting for me in the city. Meet me in the city. Meet me in the city. Meet me in the city. A feast on milk and honey. Walk all over God's heaven. A shout all over God's heaven. Always howdy, howdy. Never, never, never goodbye. Oh, what a beautiful city. Oh, what a beautiful city. Oh, what a beautiful city. 12 gates to the city. Hallelujah. 12 gates. I don't know if you've ever come and listened to me sing before, but if you have, and if I mentioned Mavis Staples, I probably said she is the best singer in the world. Because she is. She's amazing. And the lyrics she has, you listen to Mavis Staples' lyrics, if we could activate them, change the world for a way better place. How about this song, You're in My Heart by Rod Stewart? I don't know what day it was when you walked into the room. I said hello unnoticed. You said goodbye too soon. I'm breezing through the clientele, spinning yarns that were so lyrical. I really must confess right here, the attraction was purely physical. I took on those habits of yours that in the beginning were hard to accept. Your fashion sense and beardsley prints I put down to experience. The big bosom lady with a Dutch accent who tried to change my point of view. Her ad-lib lines were well rehearsed, but my heart cried out for you. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. My love for you is immeasurable. My respect for you immense. Your ageless, timeless, lace and fineness, your beauty and elegance. Your rhapsody, a comedy, your symphony in a play. Your every love song ever written. But honey, what do you see in me? You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're an essay in glamour. Please pardon the grammar, but you're every schoolboy's dream. You're Celtic United, but baby, I've decided you're the best team I've ever seen. And there have been many affairs, many times I thought to leave. But I bite my lip and turn around, 'cause you're the warmest thing I've ever found. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. Oh, it's a pretty song. All right, how about Ooh, let's do. We did Wreck of the Old 97. Let's do Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. The good ship and crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night, when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they've been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late, and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook come on deck, saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." At 7 p.m., our main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain widened, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they might have capsized. They might have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings, in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. I'm farther down below. Lake Ontario takes what in Lake Erie can send her. As the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed, in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead. When the gales of November come early. How about... Oh, let's do Cold Shoulder. I haven't sang that song for a long time. There's a fire burning bright at our house tonight. A slow music playing and soft candlelight. On her lips I keep tasting warm red wine. I'm there in her arms, but it's all in my mind. Snow is piled high on the highway tonight. I'm a ship lost at sea on this ocean of white. 18 wheels anchored somewhere out of Dover. I wish I could hold her instead of hugging this old cold shoulder. This old highway is like a woman sometimes. She can be your best friend, but she's a real jealous kind. She's the lady that leads me to the life I dreamed of. She's the mistress that keeps me from the ones that I love. Snow is piled high on the highway tonight. I'm a ship lost at sea on this ocean of white. 18 whales anchored somewhere out of Dover. I wish I could hold her instead of hugging this old cold shoulder. Well, that was fun. Thanks. See you tomorrow.